stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel the winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another 2 in a row. Yeah, 2 in a row. Another edition of Football Minutes Live. Show's name, Football Minutes Live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. Yes, yesterday there was reporting news. I think 3 days ago. 3 days ago, there was a news out there which I read. Some of you might read it. Those that haven't seen it, don't think we're making this up. We're not making this up. Yes, Manchester City wants Cole Palmer back from Chelsea. They are reportedly offering Chelsea a whopping 150 million to bring back the academy star back to the Etihad. Is this going to be a genuine move for Manchester City or a huge mistake by Chelsea? Whether you believe the news or not, I'm a content creator. My name is Nate Zion, and that's what I do. I take the news from media, put it on my platform, and digest it, talk about it. Is it necessary? Will Chelsea let Palmer go? Will Palmer wants to leave Chelsea and go to Manchester City? That is what we're talking about. I don't make this shit up. It's in the news. It's out there. I read it. If you don't read, you're gonna find. It's up to you to find it and read it and see who is making this up, not me. My job is to create a content for you to come on and have your say. But if you come on and disrespect and say shut up, I'm not the one saying it, my friend. You get what I'm saying? My name is Nate Zion. Like I said, the second time in a row, we're bringing you a content. First one was all about England announcing Thomas Tuchel as their manager. A German, now I think now the English manager. I think the third outsider. That I've had the opportunity to be the Three Lions manager. The third time. I said third outsider. The third time that the Three Lions have had an opportunity to have, another person as a German, which is very rare to see a German as as English manager. But yeah, Cole Palmer, like I said, today's stream is all about Cole Palmer. Staggering news that I read the other day about him moving back to Manchester City, parent club where he's coming from. But will Cole Palmer wants to do that? He has the power to do that if he wants to. He's got 9 years at Chelsea Football Club. And who paid 150? Will Chelsea gamble on him? And if Chelsea sell Cole Palmer, who do they have in mind to bring back on board? There are so many players that we can bring in. It can be if we can think about it, but I don't think it's Cole Palmer is going anywhere. You get what? So if you've read it, I don't think it's true. But my job, like I said, I'm a content creator. I put it on my table for you to have a say, for me to have a say, for all us to think about it. It could, no one knows. Anything can happen. This is football. Football is now business. Okay, we have other players like Estavio Williams who will take him time to be like a Cole Palmer. He's not there yet. Maybe there is something going on. Chelsea wants to, twist things around and sell Palmer for 300 million. Wouldn't you take 300 million if someone wants Cole Palmer? Well, there are other players that you can bring in to fill that gap. So it's up to you for us to think about it. But I know Palmer. To me, what I read, I don't think Palmer is going anywhere. And also, you have to remember the player has his right to cancel his contract now. He can cancel his contract now with Chelsea and move to Chelsea.
He can't.
We'll talk about that later. Stevie's already.
The thing with that is that the club that he goes to won't have to pay the compensation the player would. That's what it was, right?
Yeah.
So he can't just cancel the contract. He'd have to pay a lot of compensation.
The club don't have to pay the compensation, but Palmer can pay the compensation.
Yeah, do you realize how much compensation it'd be if he cancels his contract?
He can pay. So there's
you're on a 9-year deal, yeah? You're on a 9-year deal. He's probably on, what? Let's say, I don't know, 160 grand a week, yeah?
Yeah.
Times 52, and then times that by 9. That has not gone through correct because my phone was bugging.
Obviously, what are you talking about? This crap. They just want to bring a negative vibe to Chelsea. It's rubbish. I know, Bobby. I know, Bobby. It's just rubbish.
So normally when that happens, right, they have to pay what's remaining of the contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
So roughly, if I'm not mistaken, Palmer could earn like 70 million in 9 years at Chelsea. If he's on 150 grand a week, I think it's about 70 million. Yeah? Imagine how much compensation would have to be paid. It ain't happening.
In the player side, it won't work because it depends on how much Manchester City wants to give him in a weekly basis. Also, he can weigh on that and then gamble. Okay, City's giving me this. This is how much compensation I have to pay for Chelsea. I'm on 9-year deal. That's what I'm saying. It's not realistic. Bobby said, "Don't listen to this garbage people putting this shit out." Like I'm saying, I understand what Bobby is saying, but then why are we here? We got to put it in there and see what reaction is going to be like. JC, big up to you, JC. JC said hello to me and everyone out there. Big up to you, JC. Says not happening according to JC. Absolutely, it won't happen. It won't happen. Is that a voice from above? No, it's a voice from inside. JC, it's a voice from inside. Steven is over there. It's like not happening. But yeah, Steven knows the story, and we were just reading into it. I was like, where is this coming from? Why is Manchester City that desperate to re-sign Cole Palmer? Is that a perfect fit for Kevin De Bruyne? Is that a Kevin De Bruyne replacement? If they want that to happen, should Chelsea cash in 150 million? Is it up to us? Okay, well, I want to ask you guys that are listening right now. Please tell me, what will be the preferred price to price Cole Palmer away from Chelsea? It's on your table. If you have Madueke, who you can hold on to right now, but the middle, the creativity we're missing right now. I'm saying right now, January transfer window. Do you have any idea of who you can bring in to fit into that role? And it's going to be difficult.
You have put Nkunku into the starting 11 in the place of Palmer is what you would do.
Yeah, say that again, Stephen.
You'd put Nkunku where Palmer is. That's what you do.
As a creative, as a number 10.
Yeah.
And then, So, guys, so that's Steven's option. Putting Cuckoo in that Palmer position. 300 million, 400 million, sell Palmer in the January transfer window.
I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying sell Palmer.
No. That's an option. We're not saying. I mean, if the money comes and it's very, very, very hefty, I don't want Chelsea to sell Palmer. In my opinion, I'm not selling Palmer to anyone. But I'm saying, if the money is too big to turn down, what's the option to replace? Who do you put there to replace Palmer right now in the January transfer window? If
Nkunku, who's already at your club.
That's what I'm saying. So there are options there, but I know Chelsea fans will say no, it ain't happening. Now I understand. Big up to Steven, JC, right there. About 275 to 350 million. That's from JC. Steven, would you take 350 for Palmer?
350.
He said
Edison.
Steven, JC said 350 plus Foden.
I don't want Foden. Foden's a fraud. Get that guy out. Ain't nobody want Foden. Come on. 350 plus Haaland, Vardy, Edison, and that's probably about it.
Okay, so you want 350 plus Haaland, Vardy,
Edison, and Oscar Bob.
And Oscar Bob.
Yeah.
That's too much. That's unrealistic.
So
that's too much.
That's what Palmer's valued at. Palmer's an unsellable player. He is literally valued so high that you're never selling him. That's my view. I wouldn't sell him.
JC said, Steven, that's too greedy.
That's the point. He's not worth. There's no offer that is reasonable enough to be able to sell him. That's my whole point.
So you're gonna put this there, trying to tell them, okay, it's not for sale.
Yeah.
Right, I get it.
You want him? You can't have him.
All right, so that's the Stevens option. 350, Vradio, Oscar Bob, who else again? Edison, and then Vradio.
Yeah.
Four top players. That's too much. But anyway,
that's literally the point. Palmer's not for sale. He's worth that much that that's the kind of stupid deal that would have to get done.
But what makes it? I don't know. What would make someone to put stuff like that out there?
Put what out there?
That kind of no. I mean the news like 150. City wants to pay 150 out.
Slow news day, isn't it?
There's nothing more for anyone to write about Palmer or about Chelsea, but just throw this crap out there.
They don't like speaking positively about us. Have you not learned this yet?
Oh yeah, I've learned it. I've learned it the hard way. So ridiculous. I mean, let me put a link there and let me hear what others have to say. Regarding DJ Sav will be joining us here in a bit. I want to hear from him. I want to see what he's got to say. Okay. All right. And I want to hear what DJ Sav will have to say. Let me get down over here to down here in a second. I'm trying to send a link there in the group. I don't know if you can send it. Can you paste the link for me, Steven?
Yeah, one sec.
On YouTube.
On YouTube or in the group?
On YouTube.
Oh. I gotta find it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it, but it's not working for me.
Hang on.
Okay,
it'll take me a minute because I'm trying to load it up on my phone. And I've also got to turn volume down before it starts playing audio.
JC believe that Estavio can replace Palmer right away if you have to sell Palmer for 150 million. Right away he comes in, he fills in the gap.
Done.
JC,
I've done it.
Can that happen? Thank you. Let me see it right now, and I'm gonna pin it. Yeah, I'm gonna pin it. All right. Pin it. So I've pinned it. Anyone there that is free wants to join us, yeah. So would not miss it. JC said that's too greedy from Stephen G. He says right now our team is built around Palmer. Too big. Says too big of a lose. Okay, he will not be sold according to JC. Rival fans want to destabilize before Liverpool match, which is not happening. Yeah, destabilize the what I say stability or the
Destabilize.
yeah, like try to create some kind of a confusion among Chelsea fan base before the
No,
game
the
happens.
media just want to wind up Chelsea fans because that's what the media love doing. The media hate us, remember?
But it's not going to change anything. Chelsea will beat Liverpool. Trust me.
I hope we do.
Oh, Chelsea will. This time it's going to be different. Too many draws. Too many.
I think we're going to draw.
managers
Oh,
capitulating.
interesting. It's not
Yeah.
Chelsea related, but it is Liverpool related. Real Madrid have made Trent Alexander-Arnold a priority. His existing deal expires in June 2025, and from January he'll be free to negotiate a free transfer with clubs outside of England. That's coming out of The Athletic right now.
Is that why he's not signing? Liverpool is going to be in big shit.
Him going, Salah going.
Van Dijk hasn't signed yet.
Contract runs out soon as well.
Liverpool is going to be in deep shit in terms of rebuilding. From January or in the summer, they will be in big trouble because anyone they're going to bring in.
If they don't extend, they're in big trouble.
Yeah, if they don't extend, they will be in big trouble. I doubt Salah is going to extend. I doubt it.
Salah will go Saudi or something. This is what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think Salah has done everything he can do in the Premier League. So time for him to get that big paycheck. Same thing with Kevin De Bruyne. So this guy's
De Bruyne, I think, expires next summer as well.
Yeah. This is crazy. Guys, do not forget we're live on YouTube and live on X at the same time. So wherever you're watching us from, X or YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. Your like and subscription takes this channel a long way. It helps a lot. So wherever you're joining us from, we just begging you. Let me beg you. I'm begging you to do that. Do not forget to do that. Help the channel goes a long way. Cole Palmer, if you look at this thumbnail, very crispy, and I know this thumbnail is working. It's really working. Look at Cole Palmer as a young player. Now, big man. He's on fire. The best player in the Premier League now. From last season till now. Where is Trent Alexander-Arnold? Where is Saka? All these players. Where is Phil Foden? Steven called him a fraud of a player. He doesn't play well under any other manager, just one manager. And I found it even difficult for me to say I accept it for him to be the best player of Premier League, best player last season. Because I feel like
Foden one.
Yeah, if he hadn't been those goals that he scored, Foden was missing. He was missing the season. Sometimes football doesn't speak the truth. That's why I hate individual.
He didn't really do much last year, and that's not even a biased thing. It's just a fact.
I said this many times. If you're a good player, I've seen good players played or be able to play under every manager, whether you're a defensive manager, you're an attacking manager. And I can give you a many examples. Eden Hazard is one of them. As good as Eden Hazard was, he was able to play very well under who?
Look at all the different managers he had.
Under Carlo Ancelotti.
He had Ancelotti, he had Hiddink, he had Mourinho.
Italian manager. Goodhindis. He played under Goodhindis. He played under
Hiddink.
Yeah.
Hiddink, Conte. Who else did I say? Hiddink, Conte.
Lampard. Was he on the Lampard?
No.
He left on the Lampard.
Sorry.
Lampard
he left the same summer Lampard came in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Chelsea won the Europa League under Sarri. Sarri left, Hazard left, and then Lampard came in.
The Baku game was his last game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the back cookie before he went to Real Madrid, and since then, that's when Lampard took over. When we had
Transfer ban.
a transfer bond. Yeah, so I could remember. But yeah, I've said it. Good players play better, no matter the philosophy of a manager. Didier Drogba played better under every manager that came to Chelsea. He was scoring goals. He had the difficulties first season, which is normal with every player that comes to the Premier League. Frank Lampard played better under every manager. Steven Gerrard played better under every manager he played under. So if Foden can play any better under any other manager, but just Pep Guardiola, that means that he's not a good player. And this season we haven't seen him yet. Where's Foden?
He's been starting on the bench.
It's not good enough. A good player don't start from the bench. A good player don't start from the bench. Unless the one on the pitch is better than you or doing the same thing that you're doing and is doing better. But a good player don't start from the bench. You can compare, or maybe John Duran comes from the bench and does better than Oli Watkins. No.
John is different. Technically, to an extent.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean you want to start John Duran. Keep him the same way you have him. Let him come in and change games. Keep Oli Watkins. Watkins is 30 years old. He doesn't have many time. 29, yeah. Almost 30. He doesn't have time to be, there's not much time for him to be on the pitch. Whilst he understands the style of play and work his way out from the bench to be your starting your starting striker. But Phil Foden, he need help. Phil Foden need help. If they believed last season he was the Premier League best player, then Premier League has issues. Because this guy did not do much. Palmer deserved it. Palmer deserved to be the young player. He deserved to be. Yeah. Deserved to be the Premier League player last season. And all the awards, Palmer was supposed to win it, but he got robbed. And he was not. You know what? The most annoying thing, Stephen, he wasn't in the Premier League player of the year. He wasn't in, but yet he won the young player of the young player last season. But he wasn't in the 11. Does that make sense to you?
Voted by the players.
It don't make sense.
It's voted for by the players.
But the players voted Palmer out of it. He wasn't in, isn't it?
Yeah, they didn't vote him into the team.
That don't make sense. That has to be changed. He has to be voted by the fans, not the players. Because giving the player, the youngest player, and his goals and his contribution last season, and could not find himself in the Premier League 11, that's a big mistake. We've seen that happening many times in the Ballon d'Or, where he's been selected for certain players to win it. Messi won it when he's not supposed to win it. Cristiano Ronaldo won it certain times when he was not supposed to win it. When Robert Lewandowski got robbed from Ballon d'Or. When we believe there was certain time, I think Erling Haaland got robbed from Ballon d'Or. But anyway, Cole Palmer, 150 million. I'll take 350 million Cole Palmer right now.
How much?
350 million. 350.
Fair.
Yeah. Considering how much you paid for him, it's just human. 40 million, 45 million Cole Palmer, and you flip the whole thing up for 350. Big deal, big money. But now I won't sell. It would distract the harmony of the football club. I won't sell Cole Palmer until I have a perfect replacement for Cole Palmer before I let him go. And if I have to let Cole Palmer go, it's not staying in England. Palmer will leave abroad. Maybe Real Madrid. I'm not going to give him to fraud Barcelona because that team will never win.
Barcelona won't be able to afford him anyway.
Anyway, yeah. He's going to go straight to Real Madrid if I have to let Palmer go from Chelsea. He's not staying in England. I want to make sure I sell Palmer to a team that will get the best out of him. Palmer will help a team that can win Champions League, that he can get a chance to win Ballon d'Or. But not a team like Manchester United that had no chance of getting close to the Premier League in the next 10 years. From how things are looking, Eric Ten Hag in there, Manchester United will take then 5 years more to rebuild again, 5 years more to get close to the Premier League, and then 15 more years for them to get close to the Champions League semi-final. That's how long it will take Manchester United. Chelsea are back to where they belong. The Championship manager is doing the best thing that he can do to make sure he changes the mindset of that media. Talk Sports have stopped talking about Chelsea, and I like that. There's nothing
Stop
to talk
talking about Chelsea negatively.
Negatively. It's now positive, isn't it?
Yeah, you said they've stopped talking about Chelsea, so I was making the point that they've stopped talking negatively about Chelsea. You all right?
Yeah.
Oh, silent. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know if the connection was going.
I was just trying to find out what the other thing that I wrote about Palmer. See if I can find it to add it to the stream whilst we're here.
I'll put this in. Bottom line is, we didn't write the headline. We do not agree with the headline. We don't think he's getting sold. That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. And I will agree. I'll be upset with these owners if they have to sell Palmer at this early stage of his career at Chelsea. I will be very, very upset because we're not known for that kind of a thing. We're known for winning trophies, and that's how Chelsea is building young, talented team for them to win trophies. And until Palmer wins a trophy at Chelsea, he's not going anywhere. Now, no Palmer.
Even if he does win a trophy at Chelsea, he ain't going anywhere.
Because Chelsea is not a feeder club for big teams. It's something. Nope. I felt very bad for Hazard leaving. The statement that he made, I'll never forget Hazard for making it. You know the statement that people make. Real Madrid is my dream team. I've been thinking of playing Real Madrid since I've been a child. You know what? Damn it. Chelsea gave you the platform. And Chelsea is not a small team. Chelsea rock shoulders.
Hazard's never thought of Chelsea as a small team, though.
I know, but I'm just saying this. I'm just putting these, making a sentence in it. Like, Chelsea's not a small team. Although you've been thinking of Real Madrid, Chelsea have given you that platform in the Premier League to be able to succeed. But if one way or the other you want to play Real Madrid, do not say Real Madrid has been a team I've dreamt of since childhood. Because you don't know the future. You don't know who's going to help you to become that better to play Real Madrid. If Real Madrid really wants you, why wouldn't they pay the money when you were a Lille? But it was Chelsea that really shows that interest in you, brought you to Stamford Bridge.
But you all know Hazard respects Chelsea.
Definitely, he do. Go for it, Steven.
Huh? What'd you say?
I say you can continue.
You're very quiet.
Can you hear me?
I can now. What was you saying?
I say you can go where you were talking when I jumped in.
No, what I was saying is we all know that Hazard respects Chelsea.
I'm trying to find out stuff that I put down.
You're playing the old intro song.
Yeah, for the intro, yeah. I still have that track in mind. So I don't know where you guys stand on these news that broke out about 2 days ago on the Manchester City interest of bringing Cole Palmer to the Etihad, and they are willing to offer a whipping amount of 150 million for Chelsea. I know I'm repeating myself, but I want to know you guys' view. I've heard from Bobby have said his JC is willing to get 350 plus Phil Foden, which Chelsea doesn't. I know Steven doesn't like Phil Foden at all.
No,
And
Foden's a fraud. He goes missing when it matters.
he's not a big. Foden is not a big game player. He's not a big game player. Yeah,
Palmer
and
is.
also, you said he is.
Palmer is.
Yeah. Palmer is. Foden is not a big name player. So if you
No, he's a big
you,
name. He's not a big game player.
I mean, big game player. If you put Palmer down and then Foden down, you can see the hunger between the two of them. Who wants to survive? Who wants to let's say, who wants to prove people wrong? It's Palmer. Foden don't have much to do. He's not he's talented, but he doesn't have it in him. He's not a player that wants to, he's not a game changer. He's not a match winner. Unless Palmer is. You can tell from his attitude on the pitch that he is going to be the match winner. I can't believe this guy played against Manchester City, and he wants to show everyone on the pitch that he is the boss. And you know what? You know what and before Palmer came to Chelsea, one thing that I heard from Pep Guardiola, one of the reasons why they also sold him, there was a game that they were playing. Man City were playing. Kevin De Bruyne was in the game with Cole Palmer at the same time. Pep Guardiola said Palmer wouldn't pass the ball to what's his name again? Kevin De Bruyne. He won't pass the ball to him.
Who wouldn't?
Palmer won't pass the ball to Kevin De Bruyne. Do you know when you're playing game, you see academy players. Let's say academy players joining the main team or the senior team or the starting 11. Everyone wants to give the ball to the star player, the academy players. Whenever they get the ball, they don't do whatever they want to do. They're scared, and then they give the ball to the star player, which is Kevin De Bruyne. Everyone was doing that. You see Ricky Lewis passing the ball to Kevin De Bruyne to do the magic. Cole Palmer was not doing that. He's either going for the kill.
I mean, Rico Lewis isn't a great example because he's a fullback. So,
I mean, those attacking players that came from the academy, a lot of them, even some of the players that they're playing with, they've been playing with De Bruyne for a while now. Will pass the ball to De Bruyne to finish it. Cole Palmer won't do that. He passed to De Bruyne when he's 9 to 18 or around the 18. But once you get to that 18 where he believes in himself that he can score, he does the magic himself.
I was watching a video the other day. I'll have to try and re-find it and send it to you. I think it was from 442, and they did like a tactical video. And they were saying you look where Palmer's average shots are. They're not from in the box. They're from outside the box. But what he does is he sort of picks an area that he's aiming for and he hits it very consistently. Like the amount of times he hits the target is very good. You don't really see him like balloon shots over the bar or hit them like wildly wide, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, like Mudryk smashes it into Rosed and how Sterling smashed about 20 yards wide from a free kick somehow and stuff like that. You don't see that from Palmer. Like when Palmer misses, it's not by a million miles. You might get the odd one or two. You might get the odd one or two, but that's going to happen if the ball, say, bounces and it catches you off guard. You might like shank the ball. Right. But for the most part, he's got to hit the target or be very close to hitting the target. Bro, I think it was early this season. It might have been, I've got a feeling it might have been the Palace game. He had a shot and it was like so close to going in, like genuinely ridiculously close. It missed the post by maybe millimeters. Like he's so accurate for someone who the majority of their shots is actually outside the area. It's actually insane.
Wonderful, guys. If you're just joining us now, we're discussing the news that broke up 2 days ago. Someone put something out there regarding the Manchester United interest in Cole Palmer. And the report said that City are willing to pay 150 million to Chelsea to get Cole Palmer returned to the Etihad, which I see that to be very stupid, and I don't think Chelsea will ever do that. I don't see, and there is a possibility Chelsea can do it, but I don't think it's going to be that moment. I don't think it's going to be now. Yeah. So anything can happen in football. It's all business now. It's not just the football and winning trophies. It's also business. You have to remember, put that in place. But I don't see anyone pricing Cole Palmer out of Chelsea right now at this moment. It's never going to, not even the January transfer window, because Chelsea are building a team that can win something big. You're talking about the Premier League. They're not far off. If things go very bad for Manchester City this season, and Arsenal already fucked. Guys, Arsenal are fucked up already. The kind of injuries they're having, it's mad. So if things doesn't go well for Arsenal either, then it means that Chelsea can sneak their way out there and keep pushing and pushing. The likes of Nottingham Forest can be stubborn, but they don't have that squad depth that Chelsea had. And who else can you say that they can push things up? Maybe Liverpool, but Liverpool, like people said, they haven't played any other big team for us to know where they stand. And Liverpool is going to have issues right now. Trent Alexander-Arnold, as we just put a report out not too long ago, he can talk to outsiders.
Do you know how many players got expiring contracts in 2025, like in the summer coming up?
Would I say about 5 players to leave Liverpool?
Oh, no, there's loads, but Liverpool have 3 of them.
Oh, okay. I was talking about Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool have 3 of the main players with expiring contracts.
So we're saying this. If Van Dijk doesn't
who
sign...
do you think they are? Just quickly, who do you think they are?
Liverpool players?
Yeah, the 3 Liverpool players who have a contract to expire in 2025. So this summer.
One Van Dijk. One of them. Mo Salah, the goal scorer for the team. Yep. One of them. Trent Alexander-Arnold, who give them lots of match winning, also one of them. So 3 key players.
I think they have more than 3, but they're the 3 main ones.
Main players.
Kevin De Bruyne, Man City's also expires in the summer as well.
Subscribe.
Who was that against, Steven?
I said De Bruyne of Man City also has his contract expiring in the summer. So does Heung-min Son.
Heung-min Son. Oh, yeah. I don't know. You think Levy's going to renew his contract? That's a lot of players going out of the contract.
There's so many players. I'm literally on Transfermarkt now looking at the players. You've got Maguire, Partey. I'm just picking select names. Messi, but he's 37. Neymar, Van Dijk, De Bruyne, Son, Kimmich, Alphonso Davies, Salah, Sane, Trent.
Okay.
Tyreek Mitchell's is on there as well.
Tyreek Mitchell. Let me, Steven, I got 3 comments. Let me go. Let me go through the comments real quick. Okay. All right, big up to GFC Gavin in there. He said big up to you, brother. Nice to see you. Funny time to join our show today. Yeah, we're discussing Cole Palmer. As there's been reports out there that Manchester City are willing to pay 150 million to price this player out of Chelsea back to the Etihad. I don't see that happening. But big up to you. Big up to my brother here. Is it at something prime? This Max.
No idea.
Right? I don't want to butcher the name. I'll put it right here. I'll put it right there. But let me read the comments. It's very, very important to me. And as important for us here. In fact, he said, no way we sell Cole Palmer. He's our number 9. And he's on 9 years deal, which means we decide how much money we want to sell him. It won't be 150. Wake up. Absolutely. Absolutely. They have to wake up. Chelsea will not sell Palmer 150 million. Well, that's their price tag. So Chelsea is in the best negotiation position, whatever
Mhm.
amount that they want to sell their player. Because 9 years, that's a lot of money. He said the JC, that JC, okay, that the beauty, that's the beauty of these 8 to 9 year deal. We decide the great players in our squad. That that's what money we want to sell these players. My brother here says just rubbish, absolutely rubbish. He just don't want to hear it. GFC Governor Maman, he said he doesn't want to hear it. We have Scala in the studio. Scala, big up to you, man.
Yeah, yeah, big up, big up. What news with Cole Palmer? I mean, I haven't heard any news recently. What's the latest?
Yeah, it's all about Cole Palmer. And 3 days, I mean, 2 days ago, there was a news out there discussing the news. I mean, the news was all about Manchester City pricing. They want to price Cole Palmer. They price him 150 million, which is very stupid. 150 million for a Cole Palmer, the best player in the Premier League right now. There's no other player
Who
better
is
than him.
pricing
The
it?
numbers are very, very staggering. The numbers he's putting up, and you know, SGs, goals per game. It's it's every player that everyone, a player that everyone who's going to put his money on, and they're pricing him 150 million, which I don't think it makes really sense. So I don't know where you stand on it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, 150. That's way too cheap, man. I mean, considering uh, inflation and everything. I mean, we paid 75 for Hoyland, 80 for Anthony. No way Cole Palmer is going anywhere near to 150. Like, I think he'll be like something like 180 or something like that. I think that's where Chelsea will say like the bidding starts. I mean, which
180.
that's yeah. I mean, not
I'll say
180. I'm
200.
saying
That's
that
where you,
that's where the
you can
bidding
start
will start.
negotiating.
I'm saying bidding
Start from
starts at
200.
180. Yeah,
150 is an insult.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, 150. You're not even allowed to take the ticket. So yeah, I mean, look, he's on a big contract. Plus, he has had two incredible seasons already. He's as you mentioned, he's the best player in the league. I also do agree. I think like not just aesthetically, but just the way he plays the game. That's how I like, and I cannot discount him. That even when he hasn't got goals and assists, that's when I really judge him. Like because everyone like he's got this much GA, which is good, but I like to judge him when he's not hasn't got any numbers, to back up his performances. But because I know that this guy will be still good, so yeah, man, he's a special player, and for you getting him for just 45, I mean, that's like I don't know, like probably one of the deals of the century.
All right, Steven, what do you got to say with what Scala just said? Scala, what's going on with United right now? Steven G's, I think it's nobody's computer right now. JC said he will cost something like a Neymar money. Neymar leave almost about 600 million or 300 million? I'm not so sure. Was it 300 or 600? Scala. It's a bidding starts within 200 million or above. Yeah, that's what I was saying. 200. It should be around 200 million and above. That's where the bidding should start from, if possible. Steven said the 250 minimum plus a player. JC said there will be no bidding. To be honest, the conversation will be short. Anyone trying to know what knows that. So it will be one bid and better be above 250 million. Well, I'll start from 300 and 300 million. I know he hasn't been at Chelsea for too long, but 300 million, that's how much I'll sell Palmer if we have to sell him now. Scholar,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's worth Neymar kind of money because you have to put in the fact that Neymar actually is a big brand off the field, and Cole Palmer, although he is very good at football, he doesn't probably has the PR of I don't think he has even like a PR of Jude Bellingham, and he's twice the player of Jude Bellingham. You know, I cannot stand to watch that guy. I think he's one of the most overhyped and
Overrated player.
yeah, overrated, and I just find him very annoying because he's got that
Go ahead,
Rashford
Scholar.
PR.
I just added that to it for you.
Yeah, he's got that Rashford PR where he thinks he's better than he is actually. Because I watched this guy enough, I clocked his game. I think it's 95% physical and 5% he's just that emotional, thumping of the chest. You know what? When I don't know if you remember, there used to be a player called Scott Parker who used to do this. You know,
Back up
so
from
he's got
Chelsea.
not Chelsea. This guy, West Ham and Tottenham. Played for West Ham and Tottenham.
Yeah, he played for Chelsea. Scott Parker. He's not a manager, right?
He played for Chelsea. When did he play for Chelsea?
Scott Parker played Chelsea.
Scott Parker.
Yeah, he did play Chelsea.
I don't know, man. I never remember him seeing in a Chelsea kit. I just remember him in a
Tottenham,
West Ham and
played
a
for Chelsea. He played for
Tottenham
West
kit.
Ham.
And
Is he
probably
a manager now? He's a manager now,
Yeah,
right?
he was a manager at Bournemouth. Then he
Yeah.
called out the board and he got
Polish,
sacked. And I think he went to Belgium or something. And
yeah, he's
I don't
doing
know where
very
he
well
goes.
right now at Belgium. Very, very
Yeah.
well. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
He played for Chelsea too. Parker played for
Okay,
Chelsea.
that's a trivia for me. I didn't knew that. But
I mean, we all learn. That's why we do this.
yeah,
We didn't-
so that's how I see Jude Bellingham. But yeah, he hasn't got the PR of Jude Bellingham, so that's why he might not go that Neymar kind of money. Because you need to have at least off field. I mean, let's be honest, no one is going to be buying Cole Palmer shirts like they do with Neymar because Neymar is like a total is on a different stratosphere when it's come to branding. So yeah, but either way, we are not talking about all that nonsense things because this guy is actually a very good footballer. That's the thing which matters to me. I don't care about his brand and all that. For me, he's like I don't know, he's not world class yet, but he's really there. I mean, couple of seasons more. And one thing I'll say is that I don't see him being at Chelsea for throughout his contract. I think he'll leave some way or the other. I don't know where he'll leave, but I just cannot see him because I don't know. Unless you guys start like dominating the Premier League and you are like competing seasons after season, and he's like the like a main protagonist of it, then maybe. But otherwise, it will be like very hard to keep a player of that caliber because obviously he's a very ambitious. He left Man City, and now he's the big dog at Chelsea. So yeah, we'll see. I do hope he stays in the Premier League either way, whether it's at Chelsea or Man City or even United, because by allegiance, he's a United fan, and we have seen him in the kit. So, but yeah, man, he is. If you decide to sell him, you are going to get some serious dough, although you don't probably want it.
That's true. Thank you very much. Scala, can you organize some report for me from Manchester United? There's something I want to talk about. A report that came yesterday on the legend himself, Sir Alex Ferguson. We're going to talk about that, and also there's been a response from Eric Cantona, the man who takes no nonsense. We're also going to get into that one as we are here. JC said, and Manchester City. This is coming from JC. He said that Manchester City, there will be no okay. I read this one. It says this, and City got 40 million, which also they have to pay back to add that on top. Saudi Sheikh will need to call, according to JC. So how much money Saudi Arabia paying to Ronaldo, and how much did they offer Messi? They can pay, but FFP cap restrict them. FFP cap restrict them. They cannot afford him due to FFP. And then I think I gave it a response. Ronaldo is being paid around 213 million a year by Al Nasri. I say Al Nasri or Al Nassr, whatever the name is. So yeah, Ronaldo makes, if he makes 172 million a year, calculated by would I say 12 a month, and then once you're done with the month, whatever you get in a month, calculated by weekly, and then you see how much you make a week. Yeah, Ronaldo make a lot in a week, a lot in a week. Oh, I think it's over. I don't know if it's over 10 million. He makes over 10 million either 10 million a month or a week, something like that. If you do the little calculation, I say, so this rumor looks like an effort to destabilize the player before Liverpool game. According to JC, Messi was offered 1 billion per year by them. Well, if they give 1 billion, I'm telling you, Ronaldo will be fighting for more. Yeah. JC said and Chelsea sells very, very well. If Hazard is worth 70 million, imagine Palmer value right now. That's ridiculous. All right, so we have a little Manchester United news we will talk about. This platform is open for all multicultural fan base platform, like I always say. We talk about Arsenal news, Manchester United news, Liverpool news, and the team of Manchester United. Scala, he's a Manchester United fan. He's very, very strong fan, and that's why I always like having you on this platform. Scala, Manchester United have stripped off the money given to the ambassador for the ambassadorial work that Sir Alex Ferguson have been doing yearly. The money has been called off. He said there's too much money being wasted. What's your take on that from the British billionaire? They call the man who some Chelsea fans were thinking that he deserved to be Chelsea owner instead of Todd Bowley because he is an American. Well, what do you make of that?
Yeah, look, I mean, for me, if you look at it as a business perspective, and that's what I'm going to look at. I'm not going to have this emotional thing where like Alex, he
Yeah,
will always be like a legend of the club. But come on, man, we have paid him 25 million already for being an ambassador. He's 87 years of old. He doesn't need money. It's just that we are doing it out of good faith, and more than like seeing that this as a loss, I'm seeing as a gain because last month, if you see, United laid off 1,127 employees. You know, and imagine how much money, how many employees could have been paid by that 2 million. You know, who actually are doing like genuine work at the club. I don't know if they are doing genuine work or not, but people have lost their livelihood, right? So
Subscribe.
so, for me, it's I'm okay with it. I'm not too concerned about this because so Alex, as I mentioned, he's 87, and that guy, I mean, I'm not saying that guy, but he should be, I don't know if should I say retired or not, but he should be like, we should not be doing unnecessary expenses anymore because anyways we are struggling with PSR. We don't have any sellable assets, you know. So why? And most importantly, as I mentioned you, how can you lay off 1,127 employees and then pay 2 million every year for someone who just sits on the stands? It is harsh. It is probably sacrilegious to talk anything about Sir Alex in this way, but come on, man, people have lost their livelihood. You know, who are actually contributing or working at the club on a daily basis. So I don't know. I think it's a right decision, and I do applaud for this step to Jim Ratcliffe because since 2013 we have paid 25 million to him, you know, for just being a brand ambassador. So yeah, I wish him well. He already suffered a stroke in 2019, and that was very, very bad. So I hope he has long health, and and you have seen this report as well that no, the board members are not allowed at the dressing room either. So yeah, I mean, I'm for this decision definitely.
yeah. I mean, in the business term, if you look at it in the business term, that makes lots of sense because say Alex Ferguson, it's not that he started a job last season. He's been doing this for quite a while, and I don't think that is really benefiting or yielding any profit for the football club. Like I said, football is not just about winning trophies now; it's also business. So if you have that money going out in a year and it's not bringing anything back in the football club, that's a loss. And if you put emotions into it, you may feel very, very bad that why are they treating this legend that way. But I don't think that say Alex Ferguson has been treated badly at all. He's still welcome at the football club. He can go and watch games. That's where he's old enough. He's way too old for you to give him so much work to do. You get what I'm saying? In a respectful way. I think it's too old enough to be walking around and doing ambassadorial work and then being an ambassador for the football club. There are young people that can do that work. And Ferdinand can do it. If Cantona wants to show interest, he can go to the owners and say, "Hey, I want to be an ambassador for this club that I've contributed. I've contributed to. I play for this football club. I want to be an ambassador." Why wouldn't you go forward, Cantona? But you always came up with those, if I'm paying so much money, I've invested money into this football club. I want to see that yield profit because that's all businessmen do. But I understand it. I understand it makes a lot of sense. JC, guys, so keep your questions coming. Yeah, I like the questions when they come in. JC says, Scala, who do you want? Who do you want? 1 second. Who do you want to win the Premier League? Is it going to be Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, or CFC, Chelsea FC? Who's your take? Considering that United seems to be out of the race already. You want to answer that before we go to the next one?
Yeah, I mean, out of those options, I'll definitely pick Chelsea because, I mean, yeah, we do have some rivalry, but out of those options, it's the easiest one to pick because I never want to see Liverpool win another league title because that would mean they will equal us. So that could never happen. And as a United fan, I don't want to see Liverpool winning anything. So that's like by default. Same goes for Arsenal. They are our second biggest rival after Liverpool. You know, so I don't want to see them winning the league either. Considering they have been uh, they haven't won a league since 2004. So that needs to remain. And yeah, Man City, look, it's a rivalry, but it's like a domestic rivalry more like. And they have already won, like they have done a four-peat, and it's like no one cares. If Man City win, no one really cares. They're just like a cheat code of a team. So yeah, so the best option for me is Chelsea in that the list you put because yeah, I mean Chelsea last won the league in 2016, and yeah, I felt like a bit like I wasn't too depressed, but I'd rather see you guys win the league than see Arsenal or Liverpool or Man City. That's for sure.
Thank you very much, Scala. That's Scala's view. I know I'm very happy if JC he did answer your question very well. That was a question. Another question from guys. Keep your questions coming. We don't forget we are Blueclouds live. We're live on two platforms, X and YouTube at the same time. So wherever you're watching us from, don't forget the most important thing is drop a like on the video, and also you can share the video as the numbers keep growing. You can share the video on any other platform that you found yourself. That will help the channel grow and become more bigger and bigger each and every day. Your numbers, your subscription, and then your likes will take this channel a long way. So don't forget to do that. I know we're human. We do forget. We hop on, we listen to it, we're enjoying it, and then we forget to do the one thing that's more important for the channel. JC said, hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Don't forget. Don't forget to do that. JC's even saying it here. I'll just push on this button.
And subscribe.
All right, hit the like button and subscribe to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. Makeem, big up to Mom Makeem, second time in a row. Makeem, man. Thomas Tuchel is in your corners. Let me know what you think. I know you dropped your comments already in the first stream, but let's go in again. JC said we are taking the Scala on loan this season as CFC fan. We should be happy to see CFC win rather than those top three. And also, Scala, if you look at what is going on with Liverpool right now, Liverpool Football Club has a lot of. Steven, are you back? Steven G, you got everything sorted out? Let me know when you're ready. All right, so we'll talk a bit about Liverpool. Liverpool has a problem on your hands. Steven had a little report later on. Earlier on, where he reported, he said Trent Alexander-Arnold contract comes to an end, and he's hoping to talk to Premier League. Not Premier League clubs outside the Premier League. Real Madrid are very, very interested in him, and they want to talk to him. So it doesn't look like he's going to resign for Liverpool. When these players leave, because he hasn't resigned yet, and Salah also haven't resigned, and who else?
Van Dijk,
Van Dijk also haven't signed a
De
new contract.
Bruyne, Man City
Even all
hasn't.
these- Who against Steven?
De Bruyne, Man City hasn't either.
Yeah, we're talking about Liverpool right now. Before we get to any other club, but yeah, the number of players that haven't re-signed their contract, if they leave, it will hit Liverpool so bad. January this year, we're talking about Trent leaving.
It's 3 key players as well.
Scala,
Yeah.
what do you make of the situation right now with Liverpool?
Yeah, I mean, I think Allison would stay. I think Allison is safe, right? I think it's Trent, Salah, and who else?
Trent, Salah, Van Dijk.
Yeah, Trent, Salah, Van Dijk. Yeah,
Two
I
different
can't see Trent
attack.
leaving. I think all these Real Madrid talks and all those things, I think they are premature. I think they'll make him the highest paid player at the club, and they'll probably give him the armband. I think that should do him. I think
With who? With who?
Trent.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I do think so because he's what is he like 25? I think he's still 25 or 26, something like
26.
that. Yeah, so he's in his prime. He's the easiest to most. He's the most convenient option to invest money in. He's scouts as well, so he's probably got another 4 years at the top level. And you cannot say the same with Salah and Van Dijk. And if you sell Salah to Saudi, you will make decent money as well. With Van Dijk, I don't know. I think they might give him a short-term contract, or maybe because Liverpool, they are a bit of a penny pinching club. They don't give ridiculous amount of wages. I will never forget in 2019, Trent was earning less money than Brandon Williams. I don't know if you remember this player. Brandon Williams, he was like a academy product. He had one good game against Sheffield United, and he gave him 50 grand a week. And I think Trent was on 30 or 40, something like that. So yeah, Liverpool, they have a very strict wage structure, and if you remember a couple of seasons ago, they had two options: either to increase Salah's contract or to increase Mane's contract. And they picked Salah. So yeah, I think Salah, he might be off to Saudi. I think there were already lots of rumors last season that he was going to earn 700, 750K, something like that. So yeah, I think Saudi will be back. And again, if Salah goes to Saudi, that's a big coup for them because obviously he's from that part of the world, and he's like a big brand. I mean, if you see the Middle East part of the country, I mean, if you guys don't know, this guy is like how Heung-min Son is at South Korea. This guy is and Heung-min Son. He's only famous in South Korea. He's not famous outside South Korea. But Salah, he's everyone knows him in the Middle East. All the Middle Eastern countries, Salah. So that will be a big.
Everywhere in Africa.
Yeah, so even in Africa. So yeah, it will be a big thing for them. And I expect Van Dijk to stay. I don't know what their policy or what they are scouting for a replacement for Van Dijk, because I'm not convinced with Kwanzaa. I'm not convinced with any of the other centre back. I think Konate is very good. He's excellent, but again, he has some injury issues. He missed, I think, 40% of the last season. But you need someone with him as well. So I don't know who they will be targeting. So they might just keep Van Dijk for a couple more seasons. But I think Trent will stay. I think they'll make him the highest paid player and give him the captain's armband. And that should be it.
But what would take? Why is it taking Liverpool that long? Because he has 1 year left, and he's open to talk to clubs outside the Premier League in January.
Yeah, they're probably waiting for the wage bill to reduce from some other player. I think they want to get rid of Salah's wages, one of the top players' wages, so that they can add that to Trent. I think that's my opinion. That's what I am thinking. But because they cannot have look, even at your club or even at United, we are trying to restructure our wage bill. Only the top players, they will be earning more than 300. I think Cole Palmer, he's near that. I don't think anyone else. You literally sold all your expensive players who are earning big wages and doing nothing, like Kepa and Lukaku. They are on more than 270. So I think that's what they are. Yeah, not anymore. So I think that's what they are waiting for. They probably want to sell Salah or one of the other big earners so that they can give that money to Trent. And as I mentioned, he'll be a long-term investment. So
do you think they're going to use Salah to be a cash cow to reinforce the squad.
Yeah, because Liverpool they don't have money. They didn't buy anyone this season. They need to sell. They have always been a selling club. They are like a sell to buy. Even when they sold Coutinho, of that money they bought Van Dijk. They sold Suarez, and of that money they bought Allison. So I mean, not Allison. I think yeah, I think it was Allison, or maybe I'm one way or another. So they did need to sell. And if you remember, a couple of seasons ago, they sold Henderson and Fabinho to Saudi.
Yeah.
So they
So
were
do you
able
think they're
to
going to sell Salah in January then?
not Jan, probably.
But
How
his
much Salah-
contract expires in the summer, so they have to sell him in January, otherwise they can't get nothing.
Oh, okay.
You go for free.
Same with Van Dijk and Trent.
Okay, so they both of their contract expire this. They got like another what, like not even a year. You're saying?
Yeah, all three expire summer 25, so summer coming up.
Yeah, then they might like do a pre-deal or something, because I think the Saudi window they closed like 1 month after us, or something like that. So they might have
I can't
they
remember
might
anymore.
do some kind of agreement, because they cannot let go Salah free. I think that would be very stupid. Same goes for Van Dijk. If they've got like less than a year left on the contract, they have to do some kind of a pre-deal with another club, or probably extend them by 1 year. But I don't see them extending both of their contracts. I think one of them will. I think they will do for Van Dijk. I cannot see Salah getting another year, and either he goes to Saudi, and yeah. Do you see them like giving Salah another year? I don't think even he will accept. Like, what's the point? Like earning same money for another year. He's like 32. How old is he? He's definitely coming to close to
Salah is
35,
almost
right?
30 years old.
Yeah. So
Salah's
he would-
32, Van Dijk
Yeah, so-
33, Trent 26.
Yeah, so whatever their next, I think Salah has got one more big contract in him because of the
Salah
Saudi
need-
league.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Van Dijk. I don't know, like unless he goes to MLS, or like even if he goes to Saudi, I don't see another big club, Champions League club coming in for Van Dijk, because maybe because look, Varane was free, and Varane, except for injuries, he was still able to play, but again he took retirement. So maybe I don't know.
Wait,
I know. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, I just don't see how like Liverpool will let both Van Dijk and Salah go for free. That's not going to happen. Yeah, that's my thing.
All right. We're gonna look into that. Steven, how much did you get?
What?
How much did you get
What do you mean?
from counting the money?
Well, I have no idea what you're on about.
Oh, JC said you were counting money. So I was wondering, I was like, how much did you get right now, Steven?
Nah.
All right. That's just, by the way, we're looking into the rumors that came about Cole Palmer. If you're just joining us, the Cole Palmer reports were saying that City were going to price him 150 and get him out of Chelsea to the Etihad. So some people say it's just bolos, stupid news and nonsense and whatever you can take it, and try to destabilize would I say destabilize the player before he joined Chelsea. But anyway, one thing that I want us to tackle before we bring everything to an end. The Scala still got some few time with us here. Reports that came in I think about a week ago. Premier League are introducing new features this season, and you have three. Every club has three options to choose from.
Next season.
Next season, yeah, three options to choose from, which is a halftime interview with a player or a coach, or interview for players who are subbed off. How can that work? What are you going to get from a player when you interview him when he's been subbed? He's having a bad day. Imagine.
To be fair, just because they're subbed, it don't mean they're having a bad day.
I mean, I'm saying, imagine interviewing a player who is having a bad day on the pitch, and you're trying to interview him, asking him stupid questions. You get what I'm saying?
Do you know what the worst one? Do you know what the worst one to be?
Let me see the last one. Last one. And the last one is, I said three options. The last one is
Dressing room access.
broadcasting. So every Premier League club has three options to choose from. I want to know what Scala is going to choose from what he would like his Manchester United club to choose from. All right, so I'm gonna go to Steven. Steven, what do
No,
you say?
I'm saying the worst one would be, say, 10 minutes into a game, someone does something stupid, gets a red card, yeah? 10, 15 minutes into a game. The player that has to be subbed off to be sacrificed if it's a defender. Good luck. Good luck to you. Because if I was them, I'd just lose my head. I'll be honest.
Because we've seen this many times when managers lose they lose up, especially during press conference. This is even not from directly from the game. Even it takes a period of time for them to be asked those questions, and out of anger, they go on and say certain things that is not allowed to be said, and they get punished for. And now Premier League are bringing options for players to be interviewed when they're being sacked off. Let's say he's having a very bad day, not even a bad day. Referees are making very stupid decisions on the pitch. For that matter, it's making him have a bad day and he's being sacked off. And here we have Sky Sports coming over to him with the camera and the microphone, asking him dumb questions about some stupid decision that was being made on the pitch. How would the FA react to some of the answers that is coming from a very angry player that he's being subbed off, and the player expecting to play maybe 90 minutes, and then he got 60 minutes on the pitch, and he wasn't happy with himself. He's kicking water bottles and kicking the seats and then the coolers, ice chairs, whatever you want to call it, kicking everything because he's very angry, and he's gonna project that anger within him to that interview. How's that good, Scholar? What's your take on this ruling that will be coming next season? Changes in this broadcasting.
Yeah, I don't know.
One thing I want to say also, if you are a broadcasting company, when I say company, you're a content creator, these are very, very good for content creating. Sky, TNT, going into the dressing room, getting content from there is very, very good. But the interview aspect is what I don't like. Probably privacy and other stuff in the dressing room. You don't want all that to be public, but it will happen. So, Scala, over to you.
Yeah, I do share your opinion. I don't want any of that. I'm not interested in any of this. I don't want football to be Americanized. I don't know if you know, is that in the 2026 World Cup, they are planning to do halftime shows, in the World Cup, because how they're doing at the Super Bowl. So they're planning to do like halftime shows, and I don't want any of that. I am very much satisfied by how traditional football is right now, and I'm not interested in technology doing some cringe stuff which you just mentioned. I'm all in for technology improving the broadcast, uh, how they broadcast the game, because if you see like a game like cricket, they have multiple cameras, and the user, they can control which angle they want to watch, whether they want to watch the angle from the like the top view, or like a broad view or a wide view, like how they do in the games. Like, you have different broadcast views, so you can, those kind of option the broadcaster gives, and I am very open to those kind of technological advancement. Say if I want to watch how the manager is behaving, and I'd have like a pitch side cam, those kind of things I don't have a problem. I don't want to see what they feel at halftime. I don't want to see any interviews at halftime. It's like a 15-minute break. Most of us are like getting us like a drink, or like going to the washroom and stuff like that. We don't want to hear someone giving interviews, or what the manager is saying. We are very, very much satisfied by how football is working right now, and these kind of things, that it's just gimmick, isn't it? It's just a social media gimmick for fans who want more and more access, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm content how they are broadcasting right now, and even this year you can see, like, changes they have made to the scoreboard. When a team scores, they like got like an animation of their team of like a funky animation of the team on the scoreboard side. I don't know if it's not on Sky Sports, but it's on the world feed. So stuff like that you can make, you can do some novelty work. We don't need this. We are not it's not required. No one asks for it as well. Like, I don't know who wants to hear footballers talking on the half time. So yeah, we just need to keep this thing as far as possible.
I know what you're saying, but if I should push you in the corner, within these three things, and as a Manchester United fan, which one would you go for? Let me read.
What
Let me
are
read
those three
all
things?
over again. Halftime interview with players or coaches. Interview for players who are subbed off, and the last one is dressing room broadcast. If you're pushed, it's been the rule has been reinforced. The changes has been there next season. What would you suggest Manchester United to go for?
Yeah, I'll probably pick the dressing room broadcast. I think that would be something I won't mind. I just want to see like how each player reacts to the game and how they take. I mean, I don't know, like if they are 1-0 down, it would be interesting to see someone like a Rashford how he behaves in the dressing room. You know. So yeah, I'll probably pick that.
It's very very common here in America. If you watch American football, if you watch hockey, very very well, it's very very common in our jurisdiction here, where you see the build up from the dressing rooms before the build up for the dressing room before they come on the pitch. It's all there. The cameras are there. You see the players warming up. It's just like boxing. Also, if you watch boxing before they move on to the canvas, I mean the ring, you see him, wrapping up, wrapping his gloves and putting his gloves on and all that kind of stuff. So it's very common. And like I said, it's very very good for the media houses in terms of giving us more content out where we don't see what is going on the build up, and we want to see more of this. But the only aspect of it that I see to be a little bit more difficult for the players to handle is that interview right from a player is being subbed off, and then you want to act. And what I've seen is during halftime in American football, American football have what I say 4 divisions: first, second, third, and then
Four
the fourth
quarters.
quarter. We have quarters. So first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and the fourth. So each and every quarter before the coach goes to the dressing room, I think either the reporters meet them right there, ask them a few questions. I think it's within either a
They
minute,
ask them at
within
half
60
time.
seconds. What's that, Steven?
They ask them at half time for a few seconds on their way back out.
Yeah. So that is very common here in America.
The thing is, right? We need to know more about this dressing room one, right? Because if they have audio, it's an issue.
Yeah, they're gonna have audio.
That's an issue if they have audio. They shouldn't have audio.
They will have audio.
Then it's dumb. No club should be picking it then.
I mean,
Because then everyone can hear your exact adjustments you're making.
no,
Yeah,
I think
and they'll know
tactical
what
work
you're going to do in the
done
exact
before
situation in the future.
broadcasting.
It's dumb.
No, Steven, I think that the tactical work and everything will be done before the cameras get in there. You get what I'm saying? The tactical work all has to be motivation. Are we ready? We're gonna do this. We can that kind of a thing. But the main tactical work, how are we gonna play?
They do
Liverpool?
it. If I'm not mistaken, they do it normally in some of the early rounds of the FA Cup. So like the qualifying rounds and like the first round and stuff like that. And it seems like they placed the camera more like a security camera. There's not actually someone in the dressing room. It's more like a security camera type thing. It's not a security camera, but like the placement of it, it's not somebody on the actual ground with a camera. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's unlikely that would be how it works. Also, there's an easy option. You just do the coach interview and send the assistant coach.
What was that again, Steven?
Just do the coach interview and send to the assistant coach. It doesn't say it has to be the manager. It apparently could be the assistant coach. So just send the assistant coach for the interview at halftime. Problem solved. Then you protect your players as well. I'm guessing that's the question about Poch. But yeah, if you do the one about the coach doing the interview at halftime, you just send your assistant manager, and then problem solved. The manager don't then have to do it. The players don't have it when they get subbed off, and the media don't get access to your changing room.
Right. All right. Big up to everyone watching us live on here. I'm here with Scala and my man Stephen G. We are looking into association football, and Cole Palmer reporter saying that Manchester City is willing to price this young talented player out of Stamford Bridge for a fee of 150 million. Let me go through some of the comments that I'm getting here. Big up to Mas, big up to Guna. Sasuke Guna, he's changed his name again. He's back with his Sasuke Guna. All right, so let me read this a few. Take this few minutes to read this. Sasuke Guna said, "I really do not understand this. I'm not so sure what exactly my man is talking about. This is my only Arsenal, one of my best Arsenal friends. I wouldn't say one of my best, only best Arsenal friend. He's my best Arsenal friend. I'll put it that way." JC said, "If a player causes Anthony Taylor at halftime interview, will he or will he be shown that player a red card?" That's a big question. We have to find out if he gets he says something against him. Will he? I think he can. Players can even get yellow card after the game come to an end. The last whistle of the referee, 90 minutes or 90 plus. A player can still get yellow card or red card. So bear in mind, yeah, he can be showed a red card or yellow card if he says something wrong in the referee. All right, Sasuke said, is Chelsea not in is Chelsea not in control? I think it has to do with Cole Palmer. Chelsea's in control. Chelsea can request for whatever they're asking for because it's 9 years contract with Palmer right now. So they are in control in how much they want. It's not Palmer, it's not Man City either. And I don't think Palmer can do that. It's Canada, another win. The Kings of the CONCACAF, Iceman, just another game winning gold. DJ best striker coming from Sasuke. Mas himself, he says, the German in charge of England, Thomas Tuchel. Yes, Thomas Tuchel today has been unveiled as the English manager, a German. Third manager that is outside the Premier League. Third outsider to be in charge of the Three Lions managerial role. Thank you very much, Amas, for your wonderful comment. DJ JC said, a tricky question for you. How is Poch doing in USA? Bro, don't say anything about this man. He's just another Phil Foden. Fraud manager. He started with lose. He will last long. Mauricio Pochettino will not last long. I mean, being American manager, he will not last long. Trust me, he won't. Matt said USA lost to Mexico. Raul, nice goal. Canada are the king of the CONCACAF. CONCACAF division is not that strong. You're playing the lights of what do you call it? Bahamas and Canada, not Canada. I wouldn't say Canada. El Salvador and those countries. They're not football nations. Canada is way better. They have a lot of foreign players. Foreign players that need the opportunity, naturalize and then play for them, just like the US does. So you expect Canada resources are more better than the El Salvador, the Guatemalans, the Jamaicans, and all those places. But yeah, once the Canadian meets the Mexicans and America, then they start crying a little bit. All right, Matt, big up to you. What else do we have here? JC said, if Fabregas throws pizza at SAF, I want to see that surely. I'm not so sure. I don't understand this comment. I don't know if Steve, you understand that. What's going on with that? Yeah. It has happened again. Man said, and they asked the question, Steven. Okay, he's asking the question to Steven, but the coaches are not giving up game plans. They just say what they need to do better. And yeah, like I said, it won't be. You're not giving anything tactically away. What you are giving out is just game plan, and not game plan. Like, we got to do this, we got to do that. You got to, stay on him, do that kind of a thing, but not really tactical, because else you're giving your game plan out. Steven, you there? I'm not sure if it's. I don't know why these one screen keep doing the same thing all the time and it's frozen again. Can't control the questions that come in. So let me go on a different platform, see if I can do it. Right. Screens. Idiot. Let me know if you can hear me, Steven.
I was on the phone, so I had you muted for a second.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't so sure of I can't. I was wondering why my mouse is not moving. I guess I have to find
Is
a
it
way.
messed up again?
That's disturbing me. You get what I mean?
Huh?
It's really disturbing me now.
I think I've got to hop off in a minute anyway.
Yeah, I mean we've touched
We've done nearly an hour and a half, so we've done like 3 hours streaming today.
Yeah, 3 hours of live streaming, guys. Like I said, if you're watching
anyway.
it live, you haven't subscribed, you haven't liked the video yet. Where are we, Steven? How many views likes we have in the video? Let's see if we can throw a challenge.
I've got no idea. I'll have to load it up.
Yeah. Okay. I can't tell on my screen. Over here says right. The guy. I can got 12 likes. Guys, we got 3 more. Let's hit 50 before we hop off. Let's hit 50. We can do it. Guys, the legends of this platform. We can do it. Let's hit 15 before we hop off right now. We can do it. Do what, 7?
13 likes now.
13. Okay.
So
we got 2 more to go. Steven, hype it up. 2 more to go. Let's get 15. And we're done. 2 more to go. Want to see who the legends are.
There's 13 people watching. I can guarantee not all 13 have liked it.
Right.
So if they haven't, what are they waiting for?
Steven, Musk said that not all the coaches will not give nothing away. It's just going to be a motivational speak. I mean, talk on these on the dressing room. They won't give nothing away. It says Spezzy. It says Spezzy USA Port. I love it. Canada, the Kings, according to Musk. It's Canada number 1. Our team is awesome. Fast, talented, all over players in Europe. Yeah. I love that from Canada. Canada is doing the right thing. That's all you got to do. Arsenal, Man United, in old past Premier League had a few haul away to locker room, throwing pasta and pizza at one another. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about Stevie? Do you know about that? I don't know. I don't remember that. I don't know about that news.
I know of it. Ish, not like
players
really.
throwing pizza on each other. He says, "Don't you?" I know it says Fabregas, but I don't remember him throwing pizza at Sir Alex Ferguson. And there was.
I don't think he meant to. I think it just caught him.
Dressing room. Yeah, JC.
Fabregas started it.
Steven told me about that Fabregas pizza gate. It's funny. Steven need to tell me. Oh, I need to find a video of it. Or comments on it. Fabregas started it. Oh, Fabregas did. Will be great to have cameras in place for recording pizza gates. like I said, it will be fun if you look at the positive aspect of it. It will be nice.
The only time there should be cameras in the changing room,
yeah,
is when Ten Hag is Man United manager at Old Trafford. Is the only time there should be cameras in the changing room.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I've been one of the people that hated what do you call it, the Amazon thing that the players and the clubs are doing. Tottenham was doing the same thing. Arsenal are doing the same thing. Is that
they're not doing it
or never? Once or never, something like that.
All or nothing.
All or nothing.
We're on 15.
15. All right, so guys, legends have done it.
Right as we're about to hit 1.5 hours as well. We're at 1:29:42.
you. Please. I'm desperate. I don't know what to do. Please subscribe. All right, very, very interesting over there. I want to thank you guys for subscribing and following and liking this video. It's been very, very entertaining, lovely stream. This is my second streaming for the day. Very, very interesting. I want to thank each and every one of you that made today's stream interesting, that came on to I can't look at this screen over here because it's frozen. That screen I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 screens over here. This one that I have my controlling the stream thing is frozen and I can't do much on it. I apologize. I have to look this way to read the comments for you guys. JC said Arsenal has lost a game, and Fabregas went to their changing room. Really? He went to their changing room after the game. When he was leaving, Fabregas threw a pizza at his face, and it all blew up. Pizza and snacks were flying around. That would be very interesting. How didn't I remember this or see this? I've been watching Premier League for a long time. I don't remember seeing this. It's very interesting. And what year, JC? What year did this happen? Steven, do you remember the year that this happened?
Nope.
Pizzagate. They call it Pizzagate. Let me go Google this on X. I might find something. I love being on X. All right, let me see what I'm having here. All right, so let me add EPL to it. EPL Pizzagate. All right, I'm seeing something from this probably guys. The man who threw a pizza at Sir Alex Ferguson at Old Trafford during the famous battle of the buffet or Pizza Gate. Since
it was 2004.
Was 2004. 2004. Wow. Yeah, this one, people that make Premier League biggest mistake. This is where Pep William started. Oh, okay. All right. So thank you very much. I'll because of this, I'm gonna look more into it and find a video of that Pizzagate thing. Thank you very much, JT, for sharing this with me. Since nobody knew who started it until Fabregas admitted to it in an interview many years later. Many years later, he said he started it by throwing pizza on Sir Alex Ferguson's face. Imagine now if you put camera in there, that would be hilarious. And also, I think security is getting more tighter, but not with Manchester United. If you have content creators going to Manchester United dressing room to plot an interview, recording
To be
table.
fair, that happened. Aston Villa. That wasn't.
That
was at Old Trafford.
But how did the Old Trafford support Manchester United supporter went to Aston Villa United dressing room to plot that recording tape? What was security? I thought every player has to have a badge, something that goes over your neck that allows you.
They probably bribed someone.
Strange.
It's funny.
Security was not doing their job, and they all need to be fired. They all need to be fired. Security was not.
Nah, keep them. Let them do it again.
All right. So interesting. We guys, it's been very, very entertaining. 14 of you. We requested for 15 likes, and I'm sure we're even above it. I'm very, very sure we're even above that 15 likes. So thank you, guys. We'll be back again. We do this each and every day. Be part of our community. Be part of them. Let's have this numbers each and every day, even more. We can wait to hit 1 million subscribers. Yeah, it's achievable. Nothing is impossible in this world. So if I tell people I'm going to be a billionaire one day and someone doubts me, I tell them, so you doubt yourself because you don't know where my foot. If a blind man tells you he's going to throw a stone at you, it means that his leg is already on the stone. Get that? If the blind man said, I'm going to hit you with this stone, it means that his right or left foot is already on it. And when he goes down, he's reaching it and he's going to throw it. Because wherever you're talking to that blind man, he knows where the sound is coming from. He's going to throw it directly there. Don't be surprised. He will get you. Because blind people have the smell. They can smell human being. They can tell by where you are based on the sound and where it's coming from, because they don't have the eyes. Their ears are very, very sensitive. So, put the logic to Palmer sales now. Put the logic to Palmer sale. I have to think twice. Let me see. Steven, can you develop some something for Palmer? I don't know. It's not coming. It's not coming right now. I didn't plan on it. All right, so we're gonna end up here. We're gonna hop off right from here and call it a day. But I have to I have to do something else to be able to log into it and then end the screen. Steven, can you go through the crew and thank them all before I hit the button here? You can do that for me. Are you there, Steven? Steven is muted. I'm gonna go through the crew. You guys gonna hear me a voice white. Yeah, you're gonna hear my voice white. Thank you, JT. Thank you, Alpha in the building. Where have you been? Really on stream. I've been feeling okay. Sorry, guys, you can hear my voice white. Reason is I'm logged on a stream that is frozen, and I've logged myself on another screen so I can see the screen. So if one or the other you hear my voice twice, please, it's just technology is not being fair to me. I mean, this happened.
Echo.
Echoes. You said that. You did that.
Yeah.
I can hear you twice too.
Ah.
All right, thank you guys very much. We want to end here because it's getting annoying. I want to say, live the Brandon.
Hang on to hope.
Absolutely, hang on to it. But there are two knees. You. All right, bye. Kim So, what do you have to say? Give us Haaland, a bright duo, and Oscar Bob, and maybe we will accept.
Hey, that's what I said. Just add Edison in it, and you got the whole list I gave.
Yeah, I was like, he said the same thing Stevie said. All right, so big up to you, brother. I hope you keep it very well. We're done for the day. I'll say adios. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel the winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive.